Do you have a room that's a little outdated? Changing the artwork is an easy way to transform the look of any room. Here's Rachel Harbert to show us how to frame photos like these for only a few dollars in less than 5 minutes.
We're going to be making a background matting for a photo that I selected out of a magazine. First of all, you have to decide upon which photo you're going to actually frame, or a piece of artwork, something that's maybe two-dimensional. Or in the case of today, I actually chose a paper out of Vogue magazine. Well, first of all, black and white pictures are absolutely great, and this is a view of Central Park in New York City. And I chose that because black and white is very classy, and you can use any color to complement it. This one is very artsy and abstract, that's why I chose it. And I chose this because you can use a vibrant color in the background to offset it whenever framing it. And so you would have to choose a photo and then also the frame you want to use. We're using an 8x10 photo frame. And it's just simple. You can pick it up at the dollar store. And I actually previously just spray painted it. It was a natural color before. So photo frame, and then also a paper cutter to adjust the size of either the matting that we're going to use for the background or for the photo itself. And then we're also going to today use a paintbrush and acrylic paint to create a pattern on the matting, just to give it a bit of flair. And since I'm a painter, that's what I like to do. The first step is going to be to choose the matting that you're going to use. And then actually, because the paint has to dry, that's going to be the very first thing we do. We're going to apply the acrylic paint to the paper that we have chosen to use as our background matting on the photo we're going to frame. So I have chosen this green color because the photo that I'm going to frame actually has a slight green stem in it, and I think that it will actually bring it out really nicely. I'm using the brush in order to go back and forth with the pattern, and I really like how the green goes along with the yellow in this case. The photo that we are going to frame is going to cover the other part, so there's really no need to actually paint the entire thing. We're going to just set this aside and let it dry, and then while that's drying, we are going to crop the picture. And we don't even need a ruler because there's a ruler on the paper cutter, and we can actually take a look at the photo that we're going to frame. So I'm going to crop it a little bit and make it an even 7x9. All right. And the incision is perfect. There are the remains of it. And then after that, we will crop the dried matting, and then we'll assemble it. And I always apply, when assembling it, the glass over it, and then I lift it up gently, placing it inside of the frame, trying to center it as well as you can, and then place the background cardboard, cushions it, clamp down the side parts, and they will break your fingernails if you're not careful. And then so now you have a frame that's less than 5 minutes. Yeah, so it's really easy and cheap too. That would cost about $1 for the photo frame. These are about $1 at Walmart. It's inexpensive and it's quick, and it's something that you create so you can actually take pride in it. It's something that is completely original. Maybe not the photo, unless you took it yourself, like sometimes I do in my case. But especially with the way the economy has turned, people need some practical things to use to decorate their home. So in total, I would definitely say that you can do this for less than $5 per frame. And if you get a big pad of construction paper, which costs less than $2, again, you're going to be able to spread that out. It gets really cheap the more you do it.
Thanks, Rachel. For more weekend design, continue to check Jacksonville.com. For Jacksonville.com, I'm Amanda Warford.